This boy is capable of
Oh my God.
intimidating eye contact. He holds your gaze long enough to make you squirm, and then mercifully breaks the silence. Do you like riddles? He has a dull voice.
No, I don't.
Okay.
This is Wheel of Fortune. Well. I do like riddles. Fuck.
Lovely and round, he says. Oh, he's jumping straight into it, huh? I shine with pale light. I am grown in the darkness.
It's a moon.
I'm a lady's delight. What am I?
It's the moon, right?
I would think.
No, not a fish, idiot.
What?
So much for your prize. He softly pats the pocket of his overalls, oozing smugness. Apologies, Bartleby, he says, as some shape writhes inside the denim pocket. You have not bought your freedom today.
Alright, bye! I don't know what the fuck that was about, but... No, there's something else over there. God damn! I just want to hitchhike. But there's so many stories in this great country of ours.
I know, right?
Oh, whatever, here.
The sun rises. You walk along the winding mountain path when you see a man approaching from the other direction, carrying something moving inside his long sleeves. The man nudges his sleeves and says, "Quiet, you." He notices your confused gaze.
What's up, Doc?
I caught this little rascal earlier. He had too much to drink. The man pulls out a beautiful mink.
A mink.
It struggles for freedom to no avail.
Oh, no.
Don't know what to do with it. I suppose I'll skin him, get myself a new pelt.
No.
The mink stares at you intently, small, round eyes crying for help.
Give me that mink.
Reckon you have a better idea what to do with him?
Yes.
The man hands you the mink, bids his farewell, and disappears along the maze of mountain paths. You put the creature down and set him free. The mink, reunited with the earth, runs a few yards before turning around. He salutes you, holding his fist in palm, and then assimilates back into the wild.
Huh.
Interesting.
Small trail to the left or a large road to the right? I'm inclined small trail, but...
I'm also inclined small trail, and they're both Queen of Cups, so
yeah,
whatever.
Let's do it.
You follow the path forward, with the sun now beating down on you, climbing over some boulders and ducking under a fallen tree. The earth beneath your feet becomes more rigid and uneven with each step. You find yourself losing your footing frequently.
Down's probably better at this point.
Down the mountains, yep.
The path you chose warps in every direction. Some time passes before you begin to see evidence of yourself walking in circles. Your vision blurs. The boulders and trees begin blending into each other in front of your eyes. You don't feel so well.
I feel like tracing our steps back, if we're going in circles, we're just going to come back.
In more circles. Cut through some bushes.
Yeah.
A few steps later, you feel a wave of intense drowsiness. Your eyes become weary and your neck stiff. You find a large boulder to lean against in the shade and you sit down. Your eyes close themselves to block out the winding roads. Fatigue consumes you. You feel a light tap on your right shoulder. Opening your eyes, you see a man with stubby ears.
Little brother, is that you?
He asks. You look around in confusion, not knowing how long time has passed.
I finally found you. Come on, let's go get drunk.
The man leads you along the road. You arrive at a small grotto along the side of the mountain with a table, a feast, and 5 others already seated. A woman with a long nose gets up to greet you.
You must be our little brother.
Who are you?
This is Miss Fox, and these are our brothers, and...
Miss Fox interrupts the man with the stubby ears and helps you get seated.
Oh, stop. No need for the pleasantries. We're all family here. You must be hungry. Here, eat. And try some of this wine, too.
She pours you a cup of something clear and strong.
Sure, fuck it.
The food is delicious. The sweet liquor hits the spot. Seeing your satisfaction, the rest of the men dig in as well.
Little brother, thank you again for your help today. If it wasn't for you, I'd be skinned alive by now.
The man with the stubby ears pats you on your back.
Don't you worry on your journey. I'll always be there for you, too, from here on out.
Have we met before?
You still don't recognize me?
The man smiles and takes off his cap. He stares at you intently with his small, round eyes. There's no mistaking where you've seen them before. He laughs. You smile back at him. You enjoy the scrumptious meal and the strong liquor with good company deep into the night.
That's a good story.
That was a good story. What's going on in Billings?
Let's go find out.
A tiny motormouth is eagerly sharing the details of a strange tale with her brother as they loiter outside the store. The boy listens rapidly, eyes growing larger, mouth hanging open like a fish. She's telling him about the vigilantes who hunt grave robbers across the Midwest. You try to hide your surprise. It's the story of the grave robber at the burial mound. The version the girl must have heard is embellished, to say the least, but hey, it's a good story. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff here.
A weathered man unties a fishing boat from its mooring.
You heading out to fish? Can rent you a boat if you like. The lake's well stocked, but...
He isn't smiling anymore.
What's
there's
the
a monster
matter?
in the lake. Locals say it's the biggest trout ever to live. But they're wrong. It's not a fish. Something else. And I'm gonna be the one to catch it.
But so I know of fish that eat people.
That's fine. He was on the East Coast. We're in Montana.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Watch from the shore.
Watch from the shore.
Someone passes a beer into your hand.
This'll be
Waves
good.
of chatter wash over you as you listen to the fisherman's stories.
Will's been chasing that fish for years now.
Man tells you.
I don't think he'll ever catch it. It's good fun to watch him try.
Sip your beer.
Eventually, the convivial chatter is broken by a huge splash. Willie floats in the middle of the lake, his boat upturned, his cap bobbing gently several feet away.
Almost had him that time.
He splutters through a mouthful of water.
Almost had him.
Bye. The man obsessed with a fish.
Oh, baby.
Bang! The screen door clangs in the wind.
Oh, I love this one.
Downstairs, you hear low murmurs. The wind again? Or voices? You were sure this house was deserted.
Investigate.
In the living room, 2 young women are entwined atop a sleeping bag. One has her hands tangled in the other's bright red hair.
I can't believe we found another haunted house.
The red-haired girl laughs. A floorboard creaks under your feet.
Is it a ghost?
One yells.
Nope, just a skeleton.
The red
Just a skellyman.
jumped up between you and her companion, but relaxes her stance at your words.
Well, if you're talking, you probably aren't a ghost.
The black
Everyone knows
says.
ghosts can't talk.
It's
The
true.
red-haired girl looks to her, then back towards you.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious what they're doing
I mean,
here.
they're making out. I'm passing through.
And we're just passing through.
We're driving around, but Sam made us pull over for another night in a haunted house.
Sam squeezes her hand.
Come on, this is cool. There are probably bats in the attic.
Oh God,
Her
bats!
presence is not unwelcome, but the two only have eyes for each other.
Duh.
We move on.
The two girls in the haunted house.
Yeah.
Enjoy your spooky sleepover, ladies.
The creature lives
Whoa!
in an evergreen clearing.
It's just a bear.
Blood spattered around its maw. One enormous paw still buried in the flesh of the man sprawled beneath it. The grizzly spots you. Even at this distance, you can see its yellowed fangs. Slowly, deliberately, it begins to advance on you.
I mean, oh, that's Tower though.
What was climb a tree? Empress.
I'm gonna say climb a tree, even though bears can climb trees, but play dead is Tower.
Yeah.
And that never ends well.
No.
Climb a tree.
I'm that
The
tree.
knot in the trunk gives you a handhold, then you haul yourself up to the safety of the branches. The grizzly circles your tree several times, but makes no move to climb it. Eventually satisfied, you
Yeah.
pose no threat. It wanders off. You are alone.
I climb
with
down.
the
It comes back!
Beneath the terror of his final expression lurks surprise.
Who thought the bear would
The
be
bear will
here?
return, or else the crows will take him. He belongs to the earth now. A branch snaps. Your pulse jumps. The forest does not want you here.
Bye.
Okay, bye, Forest.
That's scary. Alright, time to hitchhike.
Time to hitchhike. Take us to Seattle, please.
Seattle, please. Anybody?
And then the music just stops.
Let's let this cloud pass by so I can see what I'm doing. No, stop! Come back! I want to ride! Montana, why you gotta be so big? And sucky. Oh, there we go. Oh, but there's stuff in Helena. Ah, fuck it. Alright, bye. Sorry.
Thanks for stopping.
Thanks for stopping. Didn't mean to waste your time. Okay, what do we got in Helena?
For hours now, you've seen it circling overhead. Its wings cutting across the sliver of sky you can see framed by the crowns of vast redwoods. But it's gotten closer. The cry that echoed from afar now seems dangerously near.
Huh. Look skyward.
And suddenly, the eagle swoops down, claws splayed before it, wings spreading into a crescent of knife-sharp feathers.
Is it coming for us? Why is running an option?
Run for cover, Wheel of Fortune. It feels like that might draw its attention towards us.
Possibly.
I'm gonna keep watching it.
Yeah.
It dives at you like a bomber
Oh,
bite,
god damn it.
body contracting into a bullet racing groundward. You tell yourself you won't flinch.
But then I flinch anyway.
But then we flinch.
Something soft and incredibly fast brushes against your face. When you open your eyes, the eagle is climbing toward the sky already,
A little forest mouse caught in one claw.
Oh.
Wrinkled tail flapping in the wind.
Okay. That's better.
Makes more sense.
We didn't, it didn't just claw our face. This isn't like that. Okay, so, I think it was Far Cry 4. There were eagles that constantly dive bombed you and just wrecked your face. It sucked. What is that music?
Banishing their high crowns. A strong musk, reminiscent of a gasoline spill, makes your eyes water. Behind distant sets of trees, a titanic silhouette lurches past.
I guess we're following it.
Broken lines of blood.
Is that a Bigfoot?
Might be a Bigfoot.
You come upon a maimed elk whose sundered antlers have left behind patches of exposed tissue. The sediment-covered corpse seems to have been dragged some considerable distance.
Bigfoot's kind of buff.
Yeah.
The silhouette of the stranger looms at the edge of visible forest. You feel the weight of their eyes upon you.
That Fabio hair.
I kind of want to call out to the hot Bigfoot.
Yeah. Hey, hot Bigfoot. How's it going?
The stranger doesn't respond. They turn and walk into the fog.
Okay, bye, sexy Bigfoot. That was a Bigfoot.
That was a Bigfoot.
You wait in the soup. You wait in the soup line for over an hour. It's barely crawling along. You round the corner of the building and see, far away, a lone pair of nurses struggling to ladle out soup to hundreds. Gotta be waiting here for a while longer, sighs the mother in line beside you. You and her get to talking, and after a while the topic drifts into a strange place, and she starts telling you about the horse with the disgusting human parasite. You recognize it as the story about the horse with the eerily unconscious rider, but way more outrageous than your version. That version's pretty accurate.
Yep.
I know that story. You tell her your version. That's not as exciting, she says diplomatically. I mean, it sure sounds realer than what I heard, but I think Toby likes mine best. She bounces her child encouragingly on her hip, but Toby's too hungry to smile. My story grew. It leveled up.
It leveled up.
Come on. What is this music? I'm digging it.
It's pretty good.
Come on. Almost to the little.
You don't want to get to the little house there?
Oh, I forgot to take my hand off the button. I do. Also, I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah.
We gotta get to camp.
A Chinook salmon, having come to the end of its journey,
A salmon.
is a grotesque beast. A great curved hump on its back, and that deformed hook of a jaw. The raven perched on it is unusually large, with a fat tuft of black feathers wrapped round its neck like a mane. With one practiced peck, it strikes at the salmon's blurred eye and pops it like a grape snapping open under your teeth.
Oof.
After tasting the fluid inside, it turns toward you, beady black eyes glinting in dying sunlight.
Oh, thank you,
Want
Tora.
some? I can't eat this all by myself.
Yeah, thank you, Tora.
No.
I like how our options are no and hell no.
Hell no.
Okay.
Suit yourself.
It steadies itself on the carcass, and some of the uric smell wafts over to you.
Don't look a gift eyeball in the mouth's what I always say.
Its voice is throaty and rough, fittingly.
What are you here for? Not the salmon.
Ooh. I collect people's stories.
What I drift is the three of staves.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
We love you too, Tora.
Thank you
I
so
feel like
much. You're a sweetie.
drifters come through these woods.
It says, digging something out from behind the salmon's leaking eye socket.
Bears, hobos, salmon run attracts all sorts. Lots of odd tales.
Okay, yeah, tell me. Tell me your story, Crow.
Well,
Crow stories.
this one's a secret.
A secret.
It flaps its wings and flies towards you, perching on your shoulder.
You see, there once was this raven who liked to...
And then, instead of finishing his thought, he just snaps at your eye with that sharp needle of a beak.
Dodge!
You flinch and close your eyes instinctively, losing your balance and taking an ungainly fall onto the soft sand of the riverbed.
Ah!
Cries the raven, once again perched on the dead salmon.
People always fall for it. You should have seen your face.
Wow, dick move, Raven. Fine, whatever, bye.
I like that bird.
Yeah, I do too. I like ravens.
He was very nice offering to share his meal with us.
It
Oh,
was.
shit.
Oh,
Nice.
shit. And we were very rude. Our options were no and hell no. So
And you picked hell no.
I
Yeah.
mean, I guess we got what was coming to us.
Yes.
Alright, we should be in Washington now. Yeah, here we go.
Here we
Alright,
go.
let us out, let us out, let us out, let us out. Please.
It's fine. We can backtrack this way.
Yeah.
There's a campfire up ahead.
Okay, good. Take us across the bridge. Good. Damn, this person's really giving us a ride.
Yeah. Very nice.
I guess he saw how tired we were.
Yeah.
Oh, he's taking us. Oh, alright.
Almost to Seattle. Hell, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, let's pop into Seattle. Let's see. Let's get some stuff. And then we'll go to the fire and we'll call it.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't think there's... Oh, there's one. This kindly old man sharing the shade under the bridge with you tells a few rambling stories. Some true seeming, some conspicuously less so. All true, he assures you. There's history in this place, going all the way back to Indian times.
No shit.
Strange stuff happens around here. Well, it can't all be true. Sure it is, he scoffs, and then, as if to prove himself right, he launches into a story about the arsonist who burns down gambling dens all over the country. And this one, you know, it's the story of the fire after a poker game at the Winecoff Hotel in Atlanta, but wilder and stranger than you remember. I know that one.
Gasp.
See then? The old man laughs. So I ain't pulling your leg. It's all true. That was a good story.
It was.
Let's see what's in Seattle. It's raining, of course. People hurry through the streets with their collars up and water streaming off their hats. North of Pioneer Square, there's a Hooverville with its own mayor, they say. Explore.
On top of a hillside boxcar, 4 men in sailors' clothes fix their eyes on the distant waterfront, where a crowd of hundreds clashes with uniformed cops. From this far, the sound resembles some loud, tenacious animal.
What's all this then?
What's all this
After a
then?
while of silence, one of the men responds. You notice his bruised eye.
Waiting on the police to deal with those strikers so we can get back to work.
You're not on strike, you filthy scab.
A scab, I see.
It's do I see.
Yeah.
The man seems nervous and fills the silence.
Those longshoremen. They're the only ones out here with steady work, and all they do is whine. Makes me sick.
Hit him again.
One of those bastards dragged me off the pier and...
The police open fire into the crowd.
Oh, God.
As the shots ring out, the character of the sound changes altogether into terror and pain.
Well, fuck this. Bye.
Bye.
Bye!
No point dying for a day's work.
The man crawls to the edge of the boxcar and hops off. The sound of gunfire continues all across the port, but the dense picket line remains unbroken.
Okay, bye. Time to leave. Everyone's striking everywhere. Good for them. Okay, new character time.
New character time.
Who we got? Who we got? August.
August.
Oh, damn.
You see me here? You think you know me?
No, I just met you.
I didn't start out in the gutter. I was raised right. Mama taught me to read off the Bible. But I'd save up my nickels for the collection plate and buy story rags instead. That smell of wood and paper. So I miss them blood-pounding adventure stories. You got any like that?
Oh, I got some.
Boy, do we.
I got your back. Here we go. Let's do these guys. The bootleggers.
Start off with the bootleggers. Hell yeah.
That's the kind of adventure that sticks with you.
Sure
Well, I'm
does.
talking about the rules. My daddy hated those rags. He whipped me good. Told me hard work's the only way to survive in this world. No use living in my head.
Your daddy
But, you
sucks.
know,
Oh, yeah.
The books I miss the most is the hopeful ones. Got any of those?
I got some of that. Let's, well, not in that one.
Not there.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This one was a good one, too. This was hopeful.
Yeah, that used to be our singing workman.
Yeah, but I want to talk about the man who cracked stone
Yeah.
with his voice.
Well, that one sure makes me smile.
And your third eye is opened.
My future.
That was easy.
Yeah, the first
I
ones are
didn't
always
know
easy.
then, but my future was all spelled out in those rags. But you tell me, what's the wildest thing you've seen on the roads out here? Anything good and exciting?
I got that. That's
Let's tell him the story of the man and the witch to see what kind of story it is.
Yeah.
Since we've already got his eyeball open.
It's either gonna be scary or thrilling.
Yeah.
I've seen
thrilling.
things
Or
100
scary.
times worse than that, I can tell you.
Okay.
Love? Yeah, those stories had love and even some sex.
What?
The understanding would come later. So I miss them blood-pounding adventure stories. You got any like that?
Okay, he likes exciting stories, I sense. Storm generated by the gigantic bird.
There we go.
My blood's pumping. That's the kind I used to like as a boy. Our home. We lived in a little house in town, but the fields were never too far away. When my daddy'd run me out of the house, I'd beat it out to those fields and play cowboys and Injuns, or jump from a tree like a flyboy. Anyhow, you got any stories that end looking up? I miss those hopeful ones.
Oh, you want a happy one now? Okay. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Leaves a warm feeling in your chest, huh?
It does.
Talking about joy? Best hours of my life were spent hiding behind my daddy's chair, reading those stories, where I was climbing mountains and crossing rivers. I saw the world in them, I did. My daddy wanted me to quit reading them rags. Said it kept me from hard work. Got his wish, but he didn't get hard work instead. Anyway, I'm headed out this
damn.
way when the sun comes up. I like your tales. Hope we cross paths again.
Don't worry, August. We will.
Okay. The Sailor. Okay. Oh, hey, we got another thing over here already. You wait in this. It's these two again.
Yeah.
You wait in this soup line for over an hour. It's barely crawling along. You round the corner of the building and see far away a lone pair of nurses struggling to ladle out soup to hundreds. Gonna be waiting here a while longer. says the mother in line beside you. You and her get talking. After a while, the topic drifts into a strange place, and she starts telling you about the alcoholic circus elephant at Runciter Circus. You recognize it as a story about Nolly, the prankster elephant at Runciter Circus, but way more outrageous than your version. You tell her your version. Well, that's not as exciting, she says diplomatically. I mean, it sure sounds realer than what I heard, but I think Toby likes mine best. She bounces her child encouragingly on her hip, but Toby's too hungry to smile. Okay, that has only gotten halfway open. All right.
Yep.
We have met August. We got there's someone else that's around. We got a lot of stuff now. We're moving along. We're getting there.
We're getting there. Yeah, she's down in Portland.
Yeah, we got someone down in Portland, and I don't think we have anyone down in California. No. Then we got.
Yeah, she's way down south.
Oh, there it is, way down south in California. Then we'll loop around. We'll get these, and then we should be able to clean up after that. We're getting pretty. We're moving along pretty good. We cleared up 2 of them.
Moving along. Yeah, how many stories have we collected? I think it should tell us.
124 out of 237. So
okay, halfway there.
At least half of the stories. We're not going for all the stories, right?
I mean, that's up to you.
We could try. We could try and get as many as we can, but that's a lot of stories.
Look how many we've collected so far. We haven't even explored the Southeast, and I mean, we've barely touched the Midwest.
Oh, I know. Okay. Well, we'll see where we're at on Thursday.
We'll just play it by ear.
Let's play it by ear. Let's see how we're doing, because we're doing pretty good. So, on that note, I think it's time that we wrap up. So
it is time.
So hey, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and watching us collect these stories and having a good time with us. Please don't forget to follow us. Catch our playthroughs on YouTube. Scarlet Hollow's going up now. We're about halfway through that. At least what's available. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and at Blue Sky. On Twitter, we're at Receivable. Blue Sky, we're at Occults Receivable. You can follow me personally on both of those locations at Tamazmataz. And you can follow Theresa and her amazing art posts and whatnot on Blue Sky at Tiny Kiwi Studios.
That's the one. Nope, you got it right the first time.
Damn it.
Singular studio.
I'm gonna get it right. I swear to God, I know.
I am but one person with one studio. Yes.
But thank you so much for joining us tonight, everybody. Take care of yourselves and have a good night.
Have a good night.